Hello guys, this is H from HS Tutorials 101, and today I'm going to do a new tutorial, but for this tutorial I'm going to move a bit away from motion and move into iMovie, and I'm just going to give a quick advanced tutorial on how to make perfect videos with iMovie, and how if like for example, if you couldn't be able to get your hands on Final Cut Pro 10, how you could be able to make it look like Final Cut Pro 10, and how to actually do some advanced video editing. So let's get started. So first off, you want to launch iMovie, and once iMovie is launched, what you want to do to make it look like Final Cut Pro 10, as you can see, it looks like Final Cut Pro 10 right now, as we speak. It looks a lot a lot like Final Cut Pro 10, and a lot with the buttons and stuff like that. So to be able to do this, is all you have to do is hit this button right here. So what this does is it basically, this was what it looked like before, and this is you have your events down here. But what you want to do is hit this button right here, and what it does is it flips it and makes the editing down here, and your events and your library up here, and of course your viewer is up here. So on the right hand side you have the ability to add some music, some photos, some text, and some transitions, and of course you could add some maps. So if you're doing a really nice maps and backgrounds and animations, this is a really nice thing. So how do you want to create some advanced editing? Now most of you might not have these down here. Most of these down here. So what you want to do to be able to get this is head over to iMovie on the top, head over to Preferences, and after that you want to hit the Show Advanced Tools. And what this does is it lets you basically provides access to dual mode toolbars, keyword controls, cutaways, picture-in-picture, green screen, and additional replace modes and chapter markers. So that's really cool as well. So basically you could be able to add green screens, picture-in-picture, and all these stuff you could have on Final Cut Pro 10. So what you want to start out doing is basically having a bit of a video ready to be able to create your project or create your video. Now as you can see, I've had other videos of my old channel. You want to pop this down here, and it'll tell you that this is 30 and you want to change it to 24, so you could change it, or if you don't want to, you just press no, and you can basically skim through the timeline. And what you could also do is under the tools here, if you head over to clip adjustments and you head over to a video effect, you could choose through a variety of video effects. Like if you want to use a vignette to be able to focus in on an object, or you want to have a little bit sci-fi, or you just want to make a little bit of cartoon, you could do that too. And of course some of you might have some webcams, and if you have some webcams, they might flip your image, and if you want to fix it, you just hit the flipped, and it'll be able to flip your actual image and make you look all normal. And of course you have some negative and you have some x-rays down here. And these are really famous video effects. And besides video effects, you could also put some audio effects, such as you could be able to add muffed, robot, cosmic, as if you're talking to a telephone, or what I usually use sometimes in my voiceovers, I use small room, because it basically focuses your voice in like a surround sound area. So basically that's what you could do with a timeline down here. And also what you guys might not know is that you could control being able to zoom in and out. But what you could also do is under here, it basically if you add some more stuff, it keeps piling over and over each other. But if you want to make it continuous, all you have to do is hit this button right here, and it makes it continuous, and it keeps flowing through the timeline. You could add stuff over it, under it, however you want it to be. So that's a really good tip for you up there. And also, if you have an image or a video that you want to make a pan in and pan out, but you just didn't remember to do so, what you could do is add a Kensburn effect. And what that does is, under the cropping and rotation, you want to add a Kensburn effect, and you could, say you want to add the starting position up here, and you want to end it down probably somewhere there. And as you play your video, plays the video and it does the Ken Burns, and it's actually moving a bit out, but the smaller the clip, the better the effect has on it. So as you can see, it was really zoomed in on here, and throughout it just zooms out. So if you have like a mini clip or something like that, you could use a Ken Burn effect on an image as well if you want to have a bit of an advanced pan and zoom effect on your image. Now as well, here you could rate your clips to either a good, or like you have stuff in your library, you want to add this as good as green, something like that. And if you want some like, oh, I don't need this on my library thing, and of course you could just remove that by just selecting it over again, and it goes into neutral mode, and it's just all neutral again. So you could also be able to check the audio if you press this button right here. So if you don't press it, you don't have the audio advanced options, but when you press it, you do, and you could be able to increase the volume by just lifting it up. As you can see, the waveforms lift up as well, and also you could add a fades in and fades out. So when you select an area, you could be able to for example, you want to select this area right here, and you want to be able to like decrease it. You could be able to do so. You just highlight the area and you drag it down, and it usually does that fade in, fade out style. So that's a good tip to have on there. And what you guys also, when you export a movie, if you want to upload it to YouTube or somehow, 360 usually works the best. The medium, if you want to go a bit larger, you could go on large, but the medium is usually the best. Mostly all the videos on YouTube is like that, and basically the 360 isn't bad as well. You could people on the iPhones, iPads, or any computer could watch your video that you post, and so that's really good as well. So guys, that's it for this quick, simple tutorial on how to create some advanced editings in your video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for upcoming videos on iMovie, Final Cut Pro 10, Motion 5, and Compressor, and of course Adobe Premiere. And if you guys any question, you can head over to my channel and leave it in the comment box below. I'll answer it on there. Or if you have a request, if you don't know how to do something and you want me to show you how, I will do a video for you guys in an upcoming episode of the tutorials. And if you have any private questions, just go ahead and send them on to me through a message on either YouTube or on my email. So I guess that's it, guys. Be sure to hit the subscribe button up top, and be sure to check out some of my other channels, which are My Apple Products 101 and YouTube Emoji 123. I'll leave them down below. Check them out, subscribe to them, and I'll catch you in the next one.